Well, I did exact the same thing before starting the stream. I love OBS and I love Logitech the more. How is everybody? Welcome to another Spit Around the World flight. I hope you had a fine Saturday. And yeah, was the last before Christmas. Hope you did all your shopping. How's it going, guys? Everything's fine?
Yes, hello. And I hope somebody can hear me.
Yeah, they should hear you.
Okay.
Welcome in, co-pilot Nightsap. I did exactly the same thing before starting that stream. Well, there are things you don't have to understand. OBS is one of them. So we will pack up our camp and get on our way to Uruguay and maybe over to Argentina.
Just testing.
They should hear you because I have a positive strike in the volume
Okay.
bar thingy.
Okay.
Maybe they ignore you.
Maybe that, yeah. Maybe I said something last time.
Hmm. So let's pack up our camp. Swing. If in real life it would happen like this, just bloop 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 bloop, ready to go, everything would be so awesome.
Yes. And then you arrive somewhere, you press a button, and it's all set up. Well, I'm standing next to Robbie here, so
Mm-hmm.
we are already on 24.
Ooh, and
And there is a pretty hefty wind, but unfortunately it's from the side.
will I
And,
fly on live weather? That's the question.
and it's about, depending on where you click, it's up to 20.
Ew.
So that could be an interesting takeoff.
Well, well, you don't see it. Guess whom I have here?
Oh, yes, I see something brown. Hmm.
Our
Yes,
Zippy.
Zippy.
Zippy, our squirrel negotiator for
Yes,
shoot takeoffs and landings.
I hope he knows what his job is.
Should I get the squirrel at the side of the coffee? My coffee, colleague. Hello, hello, Herr Nullblick, Weidmanns Heil. Na, noch was geschossen? Hey, Bierbeine Po und danke für das Follow vorhin. Nulli Raid, wup wup. Natürlich nicht, okay? Ach, was machen wir mit dir, Nulli? Was machen wir mit dir? Und ich weiß, was ich vergessen habe vorhin. Ich habe da ja gestern was umgestellt, sonst. I changed the settings. Since I could not fly with the Fuga with the Spitty settings.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, you hear my co-pilot, guys. Sag mal was.
Yes, hello. Woohoo.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
good.
The Logitech, good. The Logitech app got an update again, and yeah. is always resetting the settings of OBS. So it's
There's
a gamble.
something seemed to be going crazy with updates. I don't know if anyone has got the Optica. The Optica got 2 updates within 2 days. So obviously the first update wasn't good, so they had a second one after that.
Yeah, that would be very much yes. The Logitech Tech app. Yeah, there's no logic behind that. So
So
that's the
Robbie,
right
what's the
button.
score with your airport? Did you get a few more downloads?
Ooh,
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
nice.
So did you see a difference after Murph's stream? Okay, that's good. And of course, the other nice thing is that this stream of Murph's, because it presented this new add-on, is something that many people will watch later as a VOD. So if they keep watching it to the end. Hang on, that was a different stream, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the Wednesday one. That's not the same one. But anyway, I mean,
Anyways, it's a Murph stream. The people will look at it.
yeah. No, that was that the one where he presented the Hawker. I think it was.
I think it was the same stream.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a quite busy schedule. So, camp is packed up. Spiddy is hand started. Woohoo! Without the help of Control E and Nully. In Administrator-Modus starten oder als Administrator starten hat bei OBS gar keine Wirkung gebracht.
Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Castella, well, I mean, I agree. It's not a good thing to run it at such high temperatures. And
Yeah,
before you break something, take it easy and get yourself a cooling thing.
a cooling platform.
The best thing is really a platform with a fan which cools from below.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim. So, are you flying with us, Jim?
Okay. It's reversed. Why? It's reversed.
Rich, yes. Yes.
Fridge.
Castella
One
could be
cold coffee
sitting
for
in
me,
the fridge.
please.
Or Castella, you could simply sit outside with your laptop. That would keep it cool. Certainly in our temperatures here.
So I changed that setting. Doop, doop. Blind save. Go back. Resume.
Zoomy Zoomoo.
Zoom zoom.
I'm just looking at the codes on today's stream.
Yeah. That one we punched
Zoomy
in.
and Zoomoo.
Yeah. Now we're going where I want to.
Well, Jim, we haven't started yet, so you can load in
We're on
at the first code there.
Exactly. Whee!
Well,
We're in the North Europe server as always.
yeah, and it's the first code that you see on the route. which is basically on the border between Brazil and Uruguay.
Yeah, at the Rio Grande. Had your hand in the background. Cuddling the kitty. Sorry.
Watch that paint. Honestly.
Too late.
I get really annoyed with some people on the Murph streams who sometimes park their plane right over mine. And I usually take revenge. Or then move mine so that they don't see a thing. And that somehow they get the message. Usually they then disappear very quickly. Squawk talked recently. I mean, he was in a Junkers, in a big one, and I was in a small plane, and he just parked right over it, so I couldn't see an absolute thing.
But
So
probably he hasn't seen you.
how can he? I mean,
If
he
there's
was
such
taxing
a,
right over me.
if there is such a big mass of people, could be that you went spawned in for him.
Well, I didn't spawn in. I actually taxied it, and I was parked on the runway, and he came up from behind and stopped right over me. So I don't
That's
think that he
naughty.
didn't see me.
So, are we ready to go?
At least try. I'm reading this book about the real Spitfire at the moment, and one of the pilots said that when he took off the first time, he was surprised that he had to go full right rudder on takeoff.
Yeah, that thingy has some power.
So full right. I'm not going to do that, but obviously there is a rudder thingy with the Spitfire.
Going on. There's a rudder thingy going on. This is right, this is right. Yeah, kamikaze.
Yes, there is a rudder. There is indeed a rudder thingy going on.
What the frick? Yeah, I'm also in the woods.
I think it's that wind. It is that wind. Because it just keeps going off in the same direction. No.
So, where's my runway? I hear a tomcat somewhere there. So, should there somewhere be a runway?
I can't take off in that wind. No way I can take off here.
Yeah, because I clicked into the flight simulator, Beer Pineapple.
Petey, you are drunk.
So let's try this again.
Let's see if you can manage any better than I do.
I was with the squirrels, so...
Yeah, but I was with the squirrels twice. It just keeps constantly going off to the right. Sorry, to the left. But if that is...
I tried again, and if we don't...
Otherwise I'll have to do change the weather settings.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Sukhoi? That's one a big plane. I wouldn't say that. Just need to be enough wind.
I changed the weather settings. There's absolutely no way. I have no more excuse.
Ah, okay. Sie wollte sich Dings. Wow. Wow.
Just that was interesting to see.
Wow. Look how my plane is shaking all over. What the frick of wind is here?
Okay. I somehow didn't manage.
Not looking your way.
And there were houses. Oops.
So you can cheat. No, you
Are
don't
we,
do that, I know.
are we
but,
doing that? I mean, honestly. This is interesting. I'm slowing all over the place. Okay, I will cheat.
Oh, Grantiger Martin is also here in the P-38. See you, Costella.
Okay, see you.
Good luck fixing your heat problem. Servus, Grantiger Martin.
Hello there.
How's it going? Comes a Sukhoi from behind. Oh, wow, raid time. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in from one world tour to another world tour. Hello, hello. How's it going, guys?
Hello, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas. Guten Abend. Servus.
Lima Kilo Mike, hello.
And Dugo. Hello. How's it
Hello,
going?
Dugo.
How was your flight? Where have you been? Thank you. Und eine warme Mütze dazu. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay. And quite warm.
Yeah,
It's a good contrast to what it's outside.
definitely. It's definitely pretty warm there. Even at this time of year. Yeah. That's true. I'm looking forward where our world tours will cross. since you're
Yeah.
flying in the other direction.
At the moment, this is still quite a bit away.
Yeah.
But we are flying
What?
basically. What is the big town at the end today, if we make it?
If we make it, we're in Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the moment, we are on the few last nautical miles in Brazil. Then we will jump over to Uruguay. And yeah, if you want jumping, guys, the next airport would be Sierra Juliet Romeo. Come in, join us. Does not need to be in a warbird. Anything that can keep up to 250 knots is, yeah, good for this mission. Like a TBM 930.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be a gig now.
Yeah, would be nice. Another warbird. New warbird. That's
Or
quite
even a
nice
jet fighter
frigate.
that can fly slow, that's not a problem either.
Oh,
Oh, Google,
that's work.
that's bad timing over Christmas. I hope the weather plays along. Yeah, Kaharia has a pretty comprehensive setup.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to fly stuff from outside the sim. Because if I click in my sim, it will begin to stutter. So I'm happy to have some buttons here if I needed to use it. Hey, there's a beach.
Oh,
Oh
Google.
boy, no.
That's a lot of things all in one. Moving a house and that.
A big hug to you, buddy. Robbie, your sim is nervous? Why?
That could be because of the pilot, actually. No, Dougal, it's just one of these things. You can't help it. Some people are lucky, others aren't.
Charles Farmer, Merry Christmas to you too. And have a good start in the next year. No, I don't think you can believe that you were bad in the last year, in the last life. That you're getting punished in this one. I don't want to believe in that.
That is the karma idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, there's two kinds of karma ideas. One is the previous life and your life now are connected. The other one is simply that if you do something bad in this life, then you will also have something bad happening to you in this life. So,
Charles Farmer,
yeah.
that's my co-pilot Nightsep.
Hello,
which
hello.
is zooming over there. Counts up.
Yeah. He's the guy who can
Zooms away
hardly
always.
take off and sometimes can land. I'm the sort of, I'm the contrast for Kaharia. She does everything more or less perfect with the spit, and I show you the opposite side.
What you talking about me? Oh boy, you're so wrong. There's also now I'm a bit jealous. Caramelized chocolate. Nom nom. Even Miss Zippy looks there. So 1, 2. You want to? That's our squirrel negotiator, since we sometimes land in the woods with our Spitfires. We send him to get a better trade for the broken
We-
trees.
We need somebody who speaks squirrel.
And hello,
Hello.
Catbird! Welcome in.
Oh, hello, Catman.
A wild
Yeah, I
catbird
don't
has
speak
appeared.
squirrel, unfortunately.
You don't speak. No. Neither of us does really. That's why we have the ambassador. Yeah.
I do speak Spanish, though. Maybe that resembles it. I don't know.
Yeah, here, and I think we're leaving the Portuguese speakers now and
All right.
approaching the Spanish speakers now. You should speak Spanish. Come on. How
I do.
I mean,
I do
So if-
speak Spanish, so yeah.
so
you
if
have-
we have an encounter
Exactly.
from now on, then we can send you. Yeah,
That's kind of right, yeah.
we'll say, Senor Catbat.
Señor Catbat, dígame. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, what's with the wind here? I'm just taking off from Rio Grande with like, a,
The
I
wind
don't know,
is-
15, 20 knot crosswind.
After two abortive attempts, I changed the weather because it just blew me right into the trees.
I can imagine.
It was 20 knots or something like that.
Yeah, it feels like it. I mean, it looks like it at the... I could immediately feel how the wind was trying to get me off the runway.
Knightsa, could you swing your
Yes,
sword?
yes. I am already on it.
Thank you. And a Shortmaster 55. Welcome in and thank you for the follow. So there's Knightsa, there is Martin, there's Catbat, there's Robbie. There's somewhere an airport for a touch and went.
That's the one where we originally wanted to end the last flight,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
You speak a little English, really. A little.
A little?
Robbie.
Who does? Robbie, a little. All right.
A little or a Aldi. So. Where is that airport? I think it's a grassy one, isn't it? It doesn't
Yeah,
look like a
course.
tarmac one.
Ooh.
Some liquid power from my sweet baby Yoda cup. Grogu. I love that guy. Never seen the Mandalorian, but baby Yoda. I like it.
Well, I'm following you, so you have to find it.
You're following me. Yeah, you will
Yes.
get lost.
Well, I mean, you're not Murph. After last night,
It was fun.
Jesus, he was
That's
all over the
fun.
place. He was all.
But guys, to be honest, flow is a pretty awesome thing for us.
It is, and I will definitely get it.
Yeah,
Because-
I looked into it. God, yeah, I looked at the video from the other day. It's like,
Yeah.
some things I have
There's
to have.
so many things you can do with it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
And I-
from Parallel 42, and it's
Yes, I-
bought on site for me. All the
Yeah.
It's
all the
the
stuff you can do with it.
it's the in-sim chat that did it for me. The in-stream chat, the in-flight. I mean, in-sim.
Yeah,
chat
that-
you can get.
Yeah, so
We
it's
do
on
a
your
touch and
screen.
went. If I find it.
Roger.
If
Yeah,
I find it.
Did you
So-
read what Cyrus T was writing? He was already thinking about programming his coffee maker.
Yeah,
Like-
I heard that.
I
That's
thought
brilliant.
that was Gibble. I thought
No,
that
I thought it was
Kitty.
Cyrus T. Yeah, but
There's Lima Kilo
We have
Mike.
some geniuses here, though.
yeah.
I mean,
And the funny thing was before I got onto this stream today, I had a quick look and there was another streamer with Flow, a game changer. So
yeah,
I see
the
the
exact
runway,
same
guys.
title
I
that we
see
had
it.
yesterday.
yeah,
Okay,
it absolutely is, though, from what I can tell.
Yeah, and I see Lima Kilo Mike. That's a good hint.
Yes. Thanks, Lima Kilo Mike.
Just a touch and go, Robbie.
Yeah, touch and went. And it's bumpy as hell.
Yeah.
You almost said the other word. I could hear you like.
Okay.
Whoa.
Are you
Yeah.
still on live weather?
Yeah.
No, I
That's the
kept
challenge
my
in it.
setting. I kept my setting.
That was the challenge in it. So bumpy. It's my
Absolutely.
normal flying, not usually.
Bumpy is my middle name.
Come on. Thank you. There's Lima Kilo
Oh.
Mike in the Gertie.
Congrats again on that song, Kaharia. Just amazing.
Thank you.
Were you still there when they played that? That was the
Yeah.
last year's song that they
Yeah.
played.
The first
Was it
one,
last year
yeah.
as well?
The
That
first,
was last year's.
the first
Oh,
one was last year, the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
last
yeah, yeah.
year's. And
I wasn't there at that moment, I think.
And the We Flying Free was more or
That's
less
this year's, yeah.
fresh.
That's it.
It's fresh off the press and it's amazing.
When you hear a melody in a song and you think, okay, there
Yeah,
could
you
be the
wanna-
word fly,
Mm,
sky, and that's how it happened with that song.
Yeah, you're talented. You're a composer.
Nope.
Well, kinda, you are. You found words to it. You're a lyrics writer then.
Yeah. Because if I would have been a composer,
Mm.
I could have written the whole song myself. But
Yeah,
does that
sure, but
not work
Yeah.
at the moment?
But everybody loved your voice, though.
yeah, it's so. I mean, it's so professional. It sounds like it could be a recording from back in the day. It's just that good.
Well, Thomas, yeah, I created my own little set of lyrics and made out of it a song.
I mean, you could play it now, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
I could.
Mhm.
Just
She
it
could.
behaves. I would need.
I'm not sure whether we can behave, but you could still play it.
No,
You shouldn't say that before Nightsap. You say that
Well,
after.
I'm trying to be honest.
Mm,
I didn't want to raise any false hopes.
Yes, Bitty and. Actually, I need to find it in my data system. It should be the right one.
Just as an exception, I will switch on my sound for the stream.
I
Oh
will
yeah, you
shut
have
up
to do
for
that
it.
as well. Otherwise, I
I
won't hear.
hope you don't hear an echo.
I will shut up. There we go.
One time we're here and tomorrow we are there, picking up some speed with the wind in our hair. There's so many places where we could be. The world is our runway and we flying free. The world is our runway and we flying free. tomorrow in Berlin. I can't believe all the sights I'm taking in. The world is full of wonders, I can close my eyes when I'm looking down below and she's surprised. When I'm looking down below and she's surprised. We go high in the sky with the wind, we do ride for the horizon there, gliding on air, like a plane fly, like a bird in the sky. Aviator folks, how friendly they have been, like the big family we are in. From the Australian bush to Dublin Bay, all are so welcoming, but we can stay. People are so welcoming, but we won't stay. Because we go high in the sky with the wind, we do ride for the horizon there, gliding on air, like a plane fly, like a bird in the sky. The sun is rising, a new day begins. The crew wakes up and the propeller spins. There's so many places where we could be. The world is our runway and we flying free. The world is our runway and we flying free. The world is our runway and we flying free.
Well, all I can say is clap, clap, clap.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Sorry?
You really have a wonderful voice.
Well, Tomo, the instruments are from Epidemic Sound. That was a track there. And I rearranged it and, yeah, found my own little lyrics. Because it's true, aviator folks are friendly around the world.
That is true, yeah.
I just can't talk about the simulating people, but yeah, it's like that.
We are in Uruguay now.
Did we fly over the border?
Yep, I think so.
Really? That fast?
Just after that
Yeah.
touch and go.
After the touch and went.
Yep.
There's Lima Kina Mike, Antika Martin, Catbat. Oh, sorry for that. Catbat in the Vision Jet. You really love that one, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know why he likes that. Catbat likes anything that has lots of buttons to press and things to program, stuff like that.
Yeah, but not all of them, though.
No?
I don't know. It's gotta be a special combination of things, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Oh, and sound is very important.
Now, let's see what Robbie wrote in the chat.
Oh, a Bible. Wait.
Oh boy. These are my New Year's resolutions. 1. Be a vegan for 3 days. 2. Don't rob any banks. 3. Never use foul language like chicken McNuggets, turkey roast, and fried duck. 4. To be an omnivore on the days I'm not vegan.
That's not difficult. Yeah.
5. Not watch a different Twitch stream during Kaharias. I like that one. Do whatever my wife says. 7. Don't crash my Spitfire. 8. Don't brush my... Oh God. Don't be jealous of Nightsap's fame. Don't say jokes that will...
I think, honestly, number 10 will be the most difficult for you.
Tennis, yeah.
I think number 10 you will find very hard to keep.
Oh boy. My wingman. I'm flying like all over the place at the moment. Oh, that was a good laugh.
Yes.
Robbie, that was a really good laugh.
My fame. Jeez.
Well, you are kind of famous now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah,
That's
yes,
it.
yes,
The
definitely.
community.
Definitely.
What would
The
I do
talk of the
without
community. Yeah.
what would I do without my co-pilot?
Oh. Is that a railway line below us there?
Could possibly
Such-
be.
Such a long straight thing.
Could be possible.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a road would go that straight for that long.
Well, it doesn't look like a road.
Maybe a border? Who knows?
It does have a bridge, so I think Nightsup's right. That's a railway.
Yeah.
Bridge! Maybe if you find a nice bridge in Buenos Aires. to go
But first we have
under.
Montevideo. That's also a big town.
It's like the capital of
Yeah.
Uruguay. Is.
Now again, I know that I'm just too old, but there was a very famous old movie called Das Haus in Montevideo.
Sounds good.
But I would find it difficult to tell you what it was about. But it was very popular when, sort of in the years immediately after the war.
Alright,
Good evening from Vienna.
should
Hello,
look that
hello.
up.
Well, as usual, the chat doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh, really?
It stopped with Robbie's long message, and I haven't had a text since then.
Oh, that happens sometimes, doesn't it?
And then sometimes it catches up again, and sometimes I am greeted as a
I
new
am annoyed.
member of the chat.
Oh, really? As a new member?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh.
I haven't had that.
Bye. See ya.
Okay.
Another bot
Just-
delete.
That's one I didn't see, car. Yeah.
I tried it over the OBS.
Evening, Kingsman.
I tried it over the OBS, but yeah, wasn't possible. So
I didn't even see that. That message did not appear on my chat. I still have only. I have Robbie's long text, and then I have the notification that you deleted this guy.
yeah. Bye bye bot.
Bye bye,
We're out in
bot.
force tonight.
And hello, Kingsman.
Right you are. How's it going, Kingsman? Did you do your Christmas shopping? Is everything in order?
Hello, Liverpool. Yes, I can see you now. Honestly, I don't know. Sometimes my chat just doesn't work properly. Oh, there was a long article about Liverpool in my newspaper today.
What did it say?
Well, how hip a city it was, and all the Beatles memorability,
Nice.
and so on. But I think Liverpool also must be quite a windy city, so I think at the moment it's not a very cozy town.
I don't know.
Well, I think probably it is cozy. You just go to the bars.
It's right on the coast. I mean, I'm
yeah.
sure. you
Yeah,
get
it's
a lot
cold.
of-
It's for sure. It's cold and windy and stuff.
So if you park somewhere windy and you hate that guy, you take a bucket of water in the evening, and the guy will have very happy.
Yeah. But maybe the guy has a car like mine.
Which is?
And my car has a windscreen heater.
Oh, very
So
nice. So you
If I
have a
switch
Ford?
that on, it doesn't take a long time, and then I can, if it's thick ice, I can just push it off. And
Is
if
that a
it's-
Ford? That you have?
No, it's a Renault.
All right. I didn't
Who?
know Renault had that feature.
Who said I would put that water on the windscreen?
Where would you put it then?
On the driver's side door.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Remind me never to say anything bad to you.
Thank you, Kingsman. I'm happy you like that. Something for our community, which is true. Because we fly one day here and the other day there. Ah,
Now there is a
there's the airport coming up.
kind of airport coming up.
I think I will land on that one.
You
Of course, the Spitty
want-
is a thirsty bird, a bursty
Bursty
third,
burst.
a bursty.
a bursty third.
It's also a bursty bird. Yes.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
think
gonna land as well, probably.
the airport is where the Twinkies are. I see Twinkies in the distance.
But it's not a tarmac one, so I don't think it has Twinkies.
No, there is actually a plane over there.
It's
That is
Twinkies.
possible.
That
is po-
plane has Twinkies.
Well, but I see no nameplate.
Could be a AI.
Yeah, you have that on, so.
I think I did to this melody also a song.
Yeah, there's definitely no nameplate to be seen there. But I think it is quite visible, that airport or airfield.
I see the runway. Runway inside.
I'm coming straight in.
I set the line for straight in. So
Yeah.
you where, Lima Kilo Mike? I'm gonna slow down.
Yeah, and Grandica Martin is also with you. The Gigna P38.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
I'll buy it one of these days. I really will. Not just because
I bought it in the marketplace,
Yeah.
and so it's always there. So it's never
Yeah.
a Geekna anymore.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I bought it too. Not for flying, but for seeing. That you
I think
guys
it's
It
also-
flies
sell.
well though, but yeah,
And it is not a tail dragger. I find that the most.
yeah,
That's a good selling point.
Well,
yeah. It is.
If you fly live weather and you come down, it's bumpy. It's very bumpy. Shake from one to the other side.
Nice.
No, not
I
nice.
love bumpiness. Well, not in the sim as much. In reality, it's kind of fun. I think I can see you guys on the map. Like, it's traffic, so I'll aim for that point.
Quite a nice one as far as grass ones are going. It's
Oh,
quite a long strip to land on.
There is no obstacles in front or behind.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
very nice.
Even I can land here.
Very cat bat friendly.
Exactly. 'Cause in the Vision Jet, well,
Yeah, you should be able to do that. No problem.
I think so.
And Grandica Martin
let's
is
do
doing
that.
interesting maneuvers. He's trying to kill himself, basically.
Stop. And you mowing the lawn?
Yeah, Gertie is looking for mushrooms.
Ah, that's what it's called. So, I need some more fuel. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, we don't saw that.
No. Absolutely.
And nothing was seen. Move along.
No.
Those are not the droids you're looking for.
Exactly. This is not the video you're looking at. For.
But why are you so far behind, Campat? You have that fast vision jet. And I know that
Yes,
you usually
right.
are a fast pilot.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing 230 knots at the minute.
130, that's too.
230.
2.
200.
We're
Is that all you can do? Is that all
Yeah,
the
I can press it. I can accelerate again, but the thing is, if I need to land, accelerating is probably not the best idea.
Yes. just before landing, I wouldn't do that. No.
we stay around about 250 knots.
The thing is, I started later, guys, and I started
Yeah.
at the airport because I didn't want to just spawn in the air. So I was like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
catch up.
No, it was just I mean, I wasn't in any way accusing you of anything. I was just simply surprised because I thought with that plane you
Oh,
would.
yes.
have
Now I'm
caught up
doing
very
295 over the ground.
Oh, Oh, yeah,
Charles
okay,
Farmer.
okay.
That should work.
You're not going crazy. These voices are not in your heads.
No. The second voice is sort of Kaharia's alter ego, you know. It's like she's the good angel sitting on one side, and the other voice is the devil.
You want to say cat bat in the vision jet is the devil?
No. Oh, Catbat. No. Catbat is, comes very close to Jesus, actually. No, definitely not the devil.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say
No.
not the devil, but not Jesus either. far
Are you
from it.
wearing sandals? Be honest.
I'm actually in my socks right now, gaming in
Okay.
socks.
That's alright.
At least not Crocs.
No, I don't have those.
Oh, I found a nice croc meme today. I have to post it. This lady sitting in a chair with her legs stretched out with Crocs, and she's knitting, and then she has a stick between one side of the Crocs and the other because it goes into the holes where she has all the wool, so she can take the wool from that roll, which is
That's
turning.
brilliant.
With it. I thought that was absolutely excellent.
You have that. You have to post that in the Bremen bar.
Yes, I will.
Exactly.
But it's an interesting thing how the subject of Crocs seemed to really fascinate so many people.
It's like with pineapple on pizza. It just
Yeah.
enrages some people, and other people are perfectly fine with
there's
it.
so many memes with Crocs and
You hate them or you love them. There's nothing in between. So, how many miles are you out? Cat fetish.
I have no mileage reading. Just hold on.
I can see
I'm
him.
thinking about 10 miles.
Yeah, he's not that far out. I can see him on my VFR map.
And on my map, it has like put the range of 25 miles, and it's about
You can't see this.
less than the middle.
We have a Gigna ballet.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's not half as impressive if it's just a P-38, but if it is a Gigna as it is for me, it looks really impressive.
Mm.
A pirouetting Gigna.
Is it an almost?
Oh.
Is it a straight in almost?
Yeah.
Yes,
Am I
it is.
right?
It is.
Charles Farmer,
Okay,
hopefully you have
so
no
I'm-
coals.
Gonna reduce speed then, because I'm going way too fast.
Charles Farmer is
Oh,
making
boy.
calls.
Also, I'll be landing in a tailwind if I go straight in. It will work.
It will work. Don't worry.
It's only 30 knots. Hopefully it's
Yeah,
less on the
This will
ground. Though.
be interesting.
Maybe I should just go from the other side. What's the challenge in that, right?
Exactly. On the ground where we're standing, it's 14 knots from 105.
Nice to know. Thank you.
Now, in the meantime, I'm checking out the restaurants in this place. There is at least one here.
What do they have for tonight's special?
That's unfortunate in that map. I can't click that. I don't get any more information.
So it's not that road, is it? But it's sort of parallel.
But it's parallel
Yeah,
to the road.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, you can see it now. First I was like identifying the road with the runway.
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Kitty or Puppy, but most of the time Mrs. Kitty. Kingsman.
Oh, nice. She slows down nicely.
Yep. Yeah, you're coming in nicely now.
Mm-hmm. We see you. No pressure.
Oh,
Good evening, Airlock Dog. Hello, hello. How's it
Good
going,
evening.
buddy?
It's fierce bumpy.
Told ya. Did you do all your Christmas shopping as best as you could? Hello, Cold Nebo.
Yeah, that looked nice. That'll be okay. You're still on the runway.
Jeez, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Especially landing with a tailwind, that's just nuts.
Well,
No time for butter this time.
doesn't matter. You can walk away from this landing, so it was a
Oh,
good
yeah.
landing.
Hallmark
And
Christmas
watching
movies.
watching Christmas movie with the missus, that's a good cause. You know, Cat Pet, there are other planes. That's
I
a
don't know
mystery.
Hallmark movies. I know Hallmark postcards, but I've never actually heard of Hallmark movies. But if they're anything like the postcards, then I know what you mean.
But that was a good cause.
Yes, yes.
So, does it look good here? Yeah, that looks good here. We are at a Sierra Uniform Juliet Papa. If you
Okay,
want to
Martin.
join in. Okay, Martin. Thanks a lot for flying with us. See you maybe later. So we are at Sierra Uniform Juliet Papa. If you want to join in, feel free to on the North Europe server.
Well, that's a skill, Charles.
Oh,
Not everybody can do that.
well, at least you got no calls. There is a whole
Yes.
channel dedicated to sappy romance movies.
Yes, I have the feeling that it might not be my cup of tea somehow. Good grief. Whole channel.
Okay. So let's get a bit more.
But Charles, have you
runway.
ever thought of going into the business of making provisions for expeditions or astronauts? You know, reduce a large steak into a small ball. They could just take that along. A bit
Well,
like
this
what's
could.
it?
What are those thingies called? Beef jerkies?
Beef jerky
That's
or
dried meat.
pemmican or something like that. It's a sort of dried meat, yeah.
Yeah. So you have your own jerky, beef jerky, pork jerky. Ah, okay.
C'est fromage, oui. C'est du camembert.
Oh la la.
Ackerbau und Viehzucht. So. I would say let's try to get up.
Ok. C'est dommage, c'est fromage. Yeah? Okay.
C'est dommage, c'est de fromage.
Whatever.
Il y a
I
du
won't
Jean
tr-
Poche ici. Voilà. The people who speak French here. Poche.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't speak it very well, but I enough to understand that.
teacher trait.
Robbie, are you trying to kill yourself?
Probably. So,
Yeah, well,
Let's
he
Well,
try
he
tried.
did
not
a
to
near
kill-
perfect takeoff there
Yeah, even with the wind behind him. so-
from behind. Yeah. Although in the sim you never know. You might have live weather and have the sim from the wind from the exact
Yeah.
one side.
I love that wind visualizer in the thingy, you know, in the new one.
The vision
In-
jet, yeah.
In
it's
flow.
nice.
No, in
Flow.
flow.
Yeah. Oh, the flow thing is amazing.
It shows you where the wind is.
That's just a brilliant thing to have. Yeah.
And if you are impressed with my smooth takeoff, that's because I've got a weather setting with no wind.
Well, if you take off in the direction we took off, or I took off, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just a bit to the right with the wings.
Nice. This is so much fun taking off with a crosswind.
Baharia down there is another little racetrack. It looks like a dirt track, but it's a racetrack
Nice.
just below me.
There.
Can you see it?
There.
Yeah.
Nice. Everybody's up in the air. Let's get back on course and woohoo!
Yeah.
There's an AI aircraft. I see the Twinkies, but no nameplate.
That is suspicious. That must be AI.
It's a bot.
So let's talk about food. What did you have for lunch today?
I made some roasted chicken in the oven. Braten
Okay. Yeah.
with yeah, fries, homemade fries,
Uh-huh.
and a salad.
Okay.
Nothing extra fancy.
No, but tasty enough.
It will do.
I would have eaten it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And Katvat, what did you have?
I roasted some chicken fillets with
Ah, chicken again. Yeah.
pepper and
Yeah.
raclette, and put that on,
Ah, yes, yes.
on toasted bread. So it was,
Yeah, I have some raclette. I'll probably have some of that tomorrow.
it's funny, but raclette makes anything good, really. So
Yeah. And you just put it over something and it melts immediately.
yeah, it
Yeah.
melts really well. I find it goes really well for like mimicking pizza as well. If you
Yeah.
use pepperoni.
Robbie had goulash. Also
Goulash,
pretty
okay.
nice.
Okay. Yeah, and I had spaghetti carbonara.
Oh, che bella la vita.
But I wasn't too impressed with the bacon that I used for it. It just wasn't tasty enough.
Most days I survive of leaves and wild grass, so it
Wha-
was a treat. Honey.
Now you had
Is
Alpenhandy. So,
Is this noodles with cheese?
yeah,
Kinda.
must be noodles. Must be noodles. But How did you have them, the noodles?
Oder
Ja,
waren Schupfnudeln oder Kartoffelnudeln? Gibt es so viele?
It's probably the Swiss version of mac and cheese or something like that.
That sounds also tasty. Tea sausage with mash and onion gravy. Kingsman.
That's good enough.
Sounds
Yeah.
tasty.
Good food for this time of the
Season.
year.
Yeah, nice comfort food.
Oh, look, that sounds good. I like the apple slices in there. That's
I can't
That-
imagine that, but okay.
Apple on pizza, anyone?
Sorry?
Just joking.
apple
I
on
was like,
pizza.
apple on pizza.
I'm going to.
No.
No, you will be
no.
banned in a few seconds if you keep going on like.
Well, if you would have sent pineapple on pizza, definitely yes, but apple,
Apple?
no,
No,
thank
no,
you.
no.
No,
Next thing you get strawberries on pizza.
exactly.
No.
No.
Strawberry fish pizza.
Robbie says sounds like toothpaste on pizza. Yeah.
Oof.
The poor pizza. When I fix back in here, do that well.
Beautiful scenery again.
Yes, but then it's not a pizza anymore. Then it's a cake. Look.
No, Super Typhoon. No. No, you're getting weird. Just call it Flammkuchen instead of pizza. Everything is allowed.
Oh.
No. Even on Flammkuchen, apple should not be allowed. Hey guys. Yes, do I see cold Nebo? Yay! Much wavage.
You have a tailwind, don't you?
There are
Crosswind?
21 knots from 96.
Because
Yeah.
all the guys around me, I have a feeling, are faster than me. And I'm going full out, and I don't get more than 210.
Do you have that external
what's your
tank on the...
Do you have
God.
the external tank? And what's your RPMs?
It's right there at the yellow, red line. So
No, I
I
mean how many rounds? What's your
Ah,
RPMs?
there is an explanation. I leave you to guess it.
Were the flaps down?
No, but almost as silly as that.
The gear?
Wheel.
The gear. It was the gear. Meh.
Lima Kilo
Exactly.
Mike guessed it right. Woohoo!
Yes, you get 100 points. And a free ride on the steamroller through the Black Forest.
You saw it, okay?
Yeah, sometimes the sim shows it correctly, sometimes it doesn't.
Charles Farmer Road. Did he take off the ropes that tie the plane down?
No, they're still trailing behind me. Yeah. Oh, this is high quality piloting here.
I'm in front of Nightsep. Can't believe
Yeah.
it.
At least I'm now up to the speed that I was expecting to be. But seriously,
Pebbles on
Eh,
pizza. Ah.
everyone in the chat, it's my question is serious. who has last actually made a proper pizza, as in making their own pizza dough and everything, not just buying ready-made dough and putting something on it. Because I haven't done it in years.
Me neither. I have done that though, but I haven't got really a proper kitchen now, so it would be like very messy.
Yeah.
But 2
I
years
used
ago,
to do it.
or a bit more, 3
Yeah.
years ago, I used to do it as well.
Only my kilo Mike, yeah, good. A couple of years ago is good. Well, 72 hours, that should make for a very good dough. Yep.
Cheese, onions, mushroom. Yeah, but cheese, onions, mushroom with garlic on it. I would put it in a pan, roast it.
Yeah, but the thing I always find with a good pizza dough, you should at least make the dough the day before you eat the pizza. And then when I feel like having a pizza, it just takes too long.
Oh yeah, it's,
Well, Natsup, I should play something for you.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to turn up the volume again?
Yeah, for a moment. I
Okay.
hope this works now. Look. Did you hear it?
I heard some noises, but I couldn't.
You gotta lose a trombone from
Oh,
Duck.
oh, that's what it sounds like. Okay. Thank you. It's always nice to be surrounded by friends.
Definitely in the wrong direction. Now on course again. Woohoo. Looks pretty nice down there. The scenery is not
It's not generic. It doesn't look that way.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh well, I'm sure there will be a song like that soon, Electok. Maybe Kaharia will make one.
I need to find the melody first.
It will be called the Squirrel Song or something like that.
Yeah, everybody has those moments.
It's a thing that has happened quite a few times on the Speedy. It's because, you know, I'm flying externally usually. I don't sit in the cockpit. And the angle that I use, I'm sort of looking down on the plane from behind, and I don't really see the gear when it's down. If I was inside the plane, I would see that indicator, you know.
Wait, there is that
Yes,
song.
yes. I know that song very well. Yes. Michael Palin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I think that's called Nebo on my wing. Yeah, wing wave! Woohoo! So we need to get on course. Need to find the magenta line again. Whee!
Well. The next one is Sumi.
I know. Where's the wind from? 102 degrees.
Yes, Robbie, you're probably thinking of the wrong Michael. Can you imagine Michael Jackson singing I'm a lumberjack. Somehow, somehow that wouldn't have worked.
Well, would it?
Michael Palin.
Yep, I was in Monty Python, one of them. Oh, I loved Michael Palin. I mean, he did so many good songs and sketches.
Don't laugh at me.
amazing good,
Was
yeah.
it that guy who sang "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life"?
No, that was I can't remember his name. That was another one from the Monty Python group. No, but I mean, what did he do in the
He
life,
also did this
life
amazing
of Brian? He
travels.
was the Roman officer. Was Michael Palin?
Ah, that guy who let him write it all over the wall.
The one that was friends with Biggest Dickus.
Yes.
Ah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romans.
The Romans?
Throw him on the floor.
And if there's someone in the chat who knows Monty Python better than I do, I'm not sure if he was the guy who did the parrot sketch, or if that was John Cleese. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Can't remember.
You mean with Polly and the blue
Yes, this
blue?
bird has expired.
bird is dead? Gung, gung.
Yes, that one.
That was, but that was not with the white robe, but the centurion in the armory.
I just.
You just fly over that one.
Okay.
Oh, I just see a grass field here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You don't want to do a touch and went?
Nope.
Okay.
The guy with the blue parrot was the centurion.
But that was not in the same movie. You know, the parrot sketch was one of the Monty Python numbers from, you know, when they did the Monty Python show.
Yeah,
It had nothing to do with the film.
the people. Liberation Front of Judea.
Judea. Yeah, and the
Yes.
Judean Liberation Front. There's like
Now the parrot sketch, yes, okay. It was the guy who wanted to return the parrot was John Cleese, and the guy who was in the shop who sold the parrot, that was Michael Palin.
Ah, okay. Polly! Wakey, wakey!
Yeah, wakey wakey. This bird is an ex-parrot. I love
just
these.
know this in
Yeah,
German, so
He has these 1,000 ways of paraphrasing the statement that the bird is dead.
yeah, brilliant.
This bird has fallen off its perch. And I don't know what else he. These guys were brilliant.
And way ahead of its time in some things.
Actually, I hardly ever listen to them anymore, but I still have quite a few records, you know, like as in black with the hole in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think I have a
Vinyl?
Monty Python one there actually. Yeah.
You mean an LP?
Yep. That was one of my real motivations to learn the English language. You know, when I
You
was
wanted
at
to
that
listen
age,
to Monty Python?
I just knew that these guys must be terribly funny, but in the beginning I could hardly understand anything. The killer rabbit. Yes, that was also very good. That came later, Robbie. That came later. For the simple reason, Robbie, that when I learned English, I was here in Germany, and in my surroundings here, there were not many English speakers. So the way I approached English was, do I understand Jimi Hendrix song texts or sketches like these and so on? And only later, when I actually went over to England, I had contact with English speakers, and then of course it was a different story.
My motivation to learn English was to understand people. And for example, the books, I wanted to read it in their original language because
Yes.
many things get lost in translation. And yeah, actually my first English book I ever read was by Christopher Paolini, and that was Aragon
Yeah.
in 2003.
Yeah, and I think as I said that before, one of my first ones was The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
When it came out, it was a huge book, no paperback at that time.
Yeah. I have my Lord of the Rings book is also not paperback. But,
I would love to get
bound
that
book.
edition again. I have a hard cover one now, but it's everything in one volume, and the original edition was separate volumes which were all quite large in shape, and lots of maps in everything. A huge appendix where you could read up on all the languages and histories. It was really good. Yes, Dougal. Translation errors can be
Fatal
pretty
sometimes.
fatal, yeah. On the last stream, Dougal, we were talking about spinach. And that was a sort of thing like that, where simply because they had a comma error, everybody thought that spinach was wonderful food for little kids because it was supposed to have so much iron in it, but it was actually a comma mistake.
Do I see that right? We're coming up to the capital. Montevideo.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice and flat here. Soft lush hills.
But I must say, I'm happy with the fact that it's looks
Not
like
generic scenery.
real stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We are pretty close to the shore. If you look on the map, we're not that much inland.
And you think the shore is always a little bit better modeled than the inland?
Yeah, because people could fly with airline over it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't even need to understand the word. It would just be the way he says it. Yeah.
I think that's just a cover word for another word.
But I think it's a widely popular expression in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many Irish people will understand that. And Murph likes to say things like that just before he crashes into the side of a mountain or something like that. So it becomes pretty obvious.
So, Sierra Uniform Marta uniform is coming up for a nice little landing, and it's a posh one. We have tarmac and ILS.
Well, be pleased to know.
That's why I said it. I'm going straight in, I don't care.
That's a good one. You just read airlock docs. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. X-Men, if you would like to learn German, I have to tell you, it's a hard one. It really is. I spent many years teaching German to poor foreigners who wanted to learn it, and it was not easy for them. Sehr schwierig, exactly.
I had, we're talking about German and English and learning vice versa. I had an old lady at the store a few days ago, and I thought her speaking of German is quite similar than English people do that. Well, I guessed right, she was from the Scottish border.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, she was from
so
Scottish border.
Cute. Sounded so cute.
Niedlich, ne?
Yeah, niedlich.
Yeah. That's my second home, Scottish borders. Such a nice area. Yep. No, I taught the Sony managers how to speak German, and that was not easy for them. I mean, French is, I would say, a little bit, just a little bit easier than German, but it also depends with French very much on the level. If you want to speak the sort of real high French with subjonctif and all this stuff, then it gets really hard too. But if you need to talk tourist language, then French isn't all that difficult. I'm getting hellish stutters again.
My plane shakes like, it's beaten around by the winds. I see my runway.
I see a racetrack to my left.
You want to go racing?
Well, no.
I'm not sure if I manage a landing now. I have...
Ooh, outer marker beeps.
I have not even... I couldn't even call them stutters, it's standstills.
My sim did take breath and hold the breath.
And I just wonder why that is. That must be because of the big city.
Yeah, could very well be actually. And probably there's lots of people on the servers and we don't even see them.
Is she dancing? Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Just let me land, will you?
That sounds like me, 9-7.
It stuttered so much that Kaharia overtook me in the meantime. And she was behind me as I started descending.
I'm just gonna take the other runway.
If I get that over the
way too
runway,
fast.
I'll be dead.
Mm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go, go, go. Come on.
nice. I'm just gonna do a
Yeah.
downwind from the other side.
I'm afraid that because of the stutterage,
You
I
have 24 knots from 123.
yeah, but I
Mm,
mean,
I can see.
I have harmless weather, so I shouldn't have had that. But because of the stutterage, I had several times pressed the lever to get the gear down, but it just didn't deploy.
Oh, nice.
It is stuttery, isn't it?
But it's a new thing for me in the sim, that I've had that on the last few legs of this flight. Whenever we got anywhere near a large city,
Yeah, same here.
I mean, not just little stutters, but real breaks almost.
Laptop is asking if you're running FSUI PC and LRM.
No, neither.
We're
Yeah,
in
I am
North
though.
Europe. Alok, we're in North Europe.
North Europe, yeah. But I have another landing rate monitor, and maybe that's... I'll get rid of that and see if that makes any difference. Wait.
Okay, this was absolutely nuts as well. I mean, I thought I was gonna have the wind more or less from the front, but then I looked at the windsock as I was landing. It said completely cross.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I should have taken that other runway, but anyways.
19er.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. That was
noise.
spicy, yeah. She didn't want to land. 30. Well, isn't how is the Spitty trainer called? Does somebody know?
You're watching the CTD. I see something's been written on my C drive. No idea. Probably Windows update. I don't know.
I don't see you anymore, Cat Pattage.
No, because I have the CTD.
Nicely lined up bird. Stay there, please. Thank you. So. Oh, doesn't want that.
Okay.
I took a picture of some spitties.
It's going to be another cold night. It says
What?
-9 on my thermometer,
Nice.
and I'm on the second floor, and it usually means that down on ground level it's something like -12, -13.
Yeah.
And that's early in the night. I mean, give it a few hours, it'll be going even further down.
Don't scratch lights up.
No.
So, it seems like my VR headset caused it again.
Okay, not good. Can you fit in
Really?
between, Robbie?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spitties.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I want to have them in a row.
Robbie doesn't want to scratch our paint. Because our paint is his paint.
No, Dougal, that's a shoot. What happened now?
So,
that
Dougal, what's the
happened.
temperature where you are? -3. Yeah, okay. Now
So
they're
now,
telling us that tonight will be the coldest night, and then there'll be warm air moving in tomorrow. And then for Tuesday, it's already +10 or something like that. So it'll be a complete change.
thank you for the follow, Swiss officer. Welcome in the cat pack. Welcome in our stream, A Spitfire around the world. I have just to look for a moment if we got that screenshot. Yeah. So many spitties in a row. Nice. Oh. External view. Swing.
So this is the airport, basically, of Montevideo.
That's the smallest one
yeah,
of this
there's-
area. Did
there's
not
a
want to
bigger
go
one.
into an international.
Yeah.
So let's do this adventure again with that crosswind. Check your fuel, guys, if you have enough. And let's rock.
And that's not too. Yeah, let's go over there.
1.9, I guess, is the best bet.
Okay, Gold Neighbor.
Thank you, Cold Navel. Thanks for joining along.
I'll just take off as it is. I'll try to.
Me too, Alak Duck. Because I know my luck. Okay, Lima Kilo Mike. Thank you for flying along. And yeah, hopefully the Spitty has a good rest. And also its pilot.
Doc, would you believe it? I'm actually up.
Yeah, I fly on life, but I don't want to try. That coming in was a not nice landing. I'm gonna try it from here. Okay, Robbie is up, Nightsep is up.
I find no trees quite boring, actually. And what do I see down here? I see a nice beach down here.
Yeah, try to land on it. And
No,
rock
no,
my
I'm
boat.
just having a look. Just having a look. Oh yes, quite a long one.
So inside view for takeoff. Swing. Let's keep going before that Gigna comes in. And there's she goes. Come on, girl, come on. Full right rudder.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
up she goes.
the book I'm reading at the moment about the Spitfire is really interesting because it also tells you how the plane developed over the years. And for example, it was after the first fights that they had with the German Messerschmitt. Only afterwards they thought, okay, it might be a good idea to have a mirror to look back.
Yeah.
And then they put a steel plate in behind the pilot, so that if somebody shot at the plane from behind, the bullets would be stopped by that plate and not by the pilot.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Quite a big metropolitan city here. That in front of there, that's the capital, Montevideo. Quite a big city for here.
And no wonder my sim was stuttering. When I look at it now, it's a big plane. And now it's running smoothly, so it was just loading in,
Stuff.
and because of that it's stuttering. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
That's a pretty nice feature.
And they had in the Spitty also, they after a while they added an extra layer of metal around the tanks, because that was a big problem.
Firework, more or less.
Yeah, if that caught on fire, then I mean there were pilots who were basically burned in the air before the plane even touched ground.
Fly in grill.
But it's an interesting book because it's not very dry. It's like it gives you a sort of,
Journey.
year by year account. What happened 1939, and then what happened when there was this fight for France, which of course they lost in Dunkirk, and always with the reports of pilots who were part of this. So it's a real good book.
Did they not also change the cockpit from more of a bubble cockpit on initial versions?
I
Protect
didn't
the
read that.
pilot
I
as
didn't read
well?
that.
I
No.
can't tell you. Haven't read the book.
I didn't read that.
If
But
you
it's
go low
possible.
here, be aware there are power pilots. She's a dancy bird. Let's follow that delta for a bit.
I think I'm too high.
I'm pretty low.
I'll go down again a bit.
You can see what's down there. I know they did that on the P-47 and others as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
quite
excuse me.
possible.
We have a great German manager here in Liverpool. Oh, nice.
Yes, it's a certain Mr. Klopp. Who has the most
Yeah, the Kloppo.
stunning set of fake teeth that I have ever seen on anyone.
Doesn't
I'm not sure.
matter.
It just looks like, yeah, it just looks like it's wrong.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Why could he leave Dortmund? Grrr.
Exactly. Traitor, traitor. Yeah.
Whatever makes him happy.
I suppose it's the money that makes him happy.
Yeah.
And it was the big jump in his career. Really. Yeah. I'm sure that eventually there will be a monument, a statue.
He's loved in the pool. So, does he get swim stuff like rubber duckies? Well, actually, my husband is, a big Dortmund fan. And he has a black and yellow rubber ducky in his car with BVB. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, okay.
Dortmund.
Yeah. I remember it was years ago at one, I think it was a world championship. He was one of the experts in the studio, and he was very funny.
Yeah.
I watched today the game between Croatia and Morocco. It wasn't shown on German television, so I watched it on BBC. And their expert in the studio, one of them, was Mr. Klinsmann. That's another German trainer who was quite successful abroad.
Whoever that is. You know, my knowledge of soccer is just a bit of Dortmund, a bit of Rapid, because that's the soccer club of our surrounding, and that's that. 22 guys trying to get a ball into the another
Basically.
square.
Yeah, so Kingsman, if you go into that bar, do you actually meet him, or is he just the owner and doesn't really go there?
Or does he have his temple there? His temple of worship. That would be a nice slalom.
Yeah. No, and I'm sure Kingsman knows Klinsmann because Klinsmann, as a player, played in England towards the end of his career, and then he became a coach. And one of the things he did was training the national team of America. But he's from my town here, and until a few years ago his parents had a bakery in my town.
Yeah, he knows him.
And he's also very famous for the Klinsmann dive, isn't he, Kingsman? He was always accused of falling to the ground without really needing to, so that he would get a free penalty or something like that.
Like a show off. Or a
like
carrot.
a Neymar or but in those days it was a Klinsmann.
Ah, okay.
The German word is Schwalbe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That road looks really hilly, like a roller coaster. Woo, wee, wee.
Yeah, I'm flying over something very, very straight at the moment. Very straight over a very long distance. It's up to the horizon. It's a straight line. I'm not sure if it's a road or well, it must be a road, but there could be a
Are you
railway
above
next to
me?
it.
Are you above me?
I don't know. Are you below me? I'm at 2.5. Let's have a look where you are. Don't see you up here.
You're exactly above me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do that on purpose.
You're really exactly above me, and that is a road we're following. That's a road. That's like a highway.
That is actually, yeah, I see you now down there. I think it's actually a motorway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
It has
highway.
two. Yeah.
Maybe a highway to hell. We don't know. But we're
Yes, and
following it all around.
you can see how the original road went through the towns, and then
Yeah.
they built a motorway around them.
But the cities are not with that much cars
Yeah.
littered. Rosario. will
I'll come down
soon.
and join you.
Zooming over a street. But be aware there are power lines on the right side. Those pylons are solid, as we know.
I don't think I'll go down to your altitude. You're at 400 or something like that.
Pretty nice over the ground.
Well, I mean, there is definitely no hillside you could crash into.
No chutney. Or how did it Alison call? Don't get chutney. Well, we follow this road till Colonia del Sacramento. Then we make our jump over to Buenos Aires. We're pretty fast tonight.
Yeah, that road even makes that bend at waypoint 6. Yeah.
I like to zoom over the motorways. Last time I did it with a Hellcat in Germany. I don't know which motorway I followed, but it was between mountains.
Oh yeah.
It was so beautiful.
So it was in southern Germany.
Yeah, kinda. And then there was a power pilot.
Oops.
And then you know what the plane made. And we had a oopsie. There's a power pylon pretty near the highway. Flood trays. Did we lost the cat that for good?
I have a feeling it's just the two of us.
I don't see
I'm
you.
still around.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yay.
plane-wise, you're not, are you?
I know. I see Nixar race 08 in the 330 on my left. I don't see you guys. Don't see anyone else for that.
Mm.
I only see a plane back in Zumu, but I don't know whether that's you.
In Zumu?
I
Oh.
see a
Sierra
the
uniform,
airport.
Mata uniform.
I'm not in an airport anymore. I took off from Montevideo.
Oh, hang on.
Ah.
Yes,
Flew over
yes,
over
there
the
is a
port.
plane actually to my right. Because Kaharia and my plane are basically one on that VFR map because we're very close together.
Right, but I don't have anything on my VFR, which is also
You're
weird.
now flying off. No, it's Robbie. Oh, it's Robbie I'm seeing.
It's Robbie over there.
Yeah, and Robbie is slightly off course now.
So it's almost as if I'm on another server.
Yeah, I don't see you at all.
You guys are on West Europe, right? Or
No.
North?
North,
It's
north.
North, okay.
If you're in West, then you are on another server.
I'm switching. Yeah, I switched over a couple of times because I wasn't seeing anyone. So North. You silly twat. Sorry.
Well, if you call yourself that, I can't contradict.
You can't say anything
No
against it.
comment.
Yeah. There you go. I've got visual. Oh my god.
Yes, and I see a plane there now. Yeah, you're a bit behind us, but I can
That
see
makes sense, doesn't
There's a
You
cushion
basically-
jet cat back.
You see that dual carriage motorway? You just have
Yeah.
to keep following that.
it? Yeah, I
that's
see your
our course.
nameplates now. I can
Yeah.
easily follow you. It's just, I had
I'm on
issues.
Middle Eastern Southern Europe server.
Eastern, yes. yes.
So, let's go down here. Meow.
And yesterday, when Murph started his flight in the Philippines, I was on this airport and I thought, come on, it's 9 o'clock. Where is everybody? Nobody was there. Absolutely nobody. And I checked the server. Server was correct. No problem there. And I couldn't see anyone. I thought this can't be true. And then eventually it dawned on me that I had loaded the flight plan from the previous Philippine flight.
Oh no.
So I was the
You are on the
Another
wrong
other.
airport.
Yep. And when I loaded in the correct plan, lo and behold, everyone was there.
No way.
But you know, you stand on, you know what it's like when Murph starts a flight. It's the airport is full of planes, and I
Yeah.
couldn't see a single nameplate. I thought
I couldn't
there is
even take off.
something wrong here. There is something wrong.
There were so many people there that it was, for me, it was an absolute stutter fest.
Yeah.
VR, at least, I couldn't take off properly. I mean, it was like, you know, like a slideshow.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm so happy that my computer has the power for that.
looking at the ground now, I have a feeling I have a server problem.
Don't
It's
say that.
weird though, because I have a feeling my computer has the power for it sometimes, and sometimes it hasn't, and it depends on the, I'd say, on the driver version we have.
It looks better again, but there was a section where the ground looked all blurred and, you know, like it looks when the servers don't work.
I think on your end it's also the internet edge.
No, it's not, because I can tell everything else is working properly. So it's really just when I load in an airport with like 100 people, then it becomes an issue.
So what about Suka?
We
Do we
land
land?
there. Yeah,
Do we land?
we
Okay.
land there. Sierra Uniform Charlie Alpha. Getting some more dead dino juice. Then we have the leg for shot
Super.
hop over the boat.
Yep.
Come on, guys. It's not New Year. You crazy, you stupid.
Who exactly are you talking to?
To the guys who let
To her neighbors.
I don't know who let this cracker, New Year's cracker explode, but it made a boom. Pretty loud boom.
I
Could
didn't
hear it
it.
through my
Oh, you mean
headset.
outside where
Yeah,
you
outside.
Yours.
are? No wonder I didn't hear it.
Probably be 15-year-olds, I'm guessing, Kari.
Look at the
Yeah.
time. They should be in bed.
They should be.
Should, yeah.
Or would be their parents.
Oh,
So, yeah. Got a magenta line now.
Really?
I see an Airbus.
Connection lost. Bye, guys. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a sim, you know, like.
I see
Silly
you
stuff
still.
again.
It'll
Yes,
come
no.
back.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're still there. If the message usually shows up, be like after you guys all disappear. So if it shows up before, I already know what's going on.
It normally doesn't last very long.
No, it's not. I mean, it's like now it tells me successfully connected. I go like, oh,
Yeah.
really?
Can you remember those server issues we had up in Norway?
Yeah, that was a crazy flight.
That was a pain.
Yeah, but that was a time when they were doing something with the servers,
Yeah,
just before an update.
but nevertheless, it was pain.
Yeah.
It's
Flying pretty low over the mountains, and then server stutter. This message: you could not move your plane crashed. Yay!
Yay. I know, right? They shouldn't even warn you for it. That's like an engineer thing. Let's warn everybody. No, let's not. There's no need. It's like,
They
yeah,
will
I
notice.
can tell if everybody disappears, it's probably an internet issue.
Really? Are you really sure about that?
Well, even if it's not, I mean, I don't want to know.
Well,
Oh,
I find it nice to know, but the plane should not be
Yeah.
unstirrable.
Exactly. It's like,
That
now I
message
can't do
can-
anything until I crash and acknowledge the message first.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should
True.
can handle your plane. Nevertheless, if the message is there or not.
I'd rather not have it at all. But
I
then
like
that's
to
just
know
me.
things.
Yeah, me too, but I think I can figure that one out if the nameplates disappear.
Yeah,
It's
that
probably
too.
a connection.
And you get a posh runway again, Catbird.
Oh, nice. Luxury. Luxury for my luxury plane.
Did you
I
ever
like-
Did you ever Google how much your plane would cost in real life?
My Vision Jet?
Yeah.
No idea. What, $3 million?
Well,
it
I
would
guess
not be
more.
cheap, I'm sure.
I
Or
guess
more?
more.
4?
I don't know. I guess it would be more because the TBM 930 is 4.3 million.
Well, I was told this one costs about half as much as the TBM 930.
Well,
So there you go. With 3 million, I
think-
probably have enough to buy it.
before I buy that, I
Pocket
will
money.
I'll buy a good camperman or something like that. I have more
Well, it all
fun.
depends, right? If you have the cash, then yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Would love a Vision Jet for sure.
you buy both.
Yeah, buy both. But I mean, this you can convert it into your camper plane, right?
There's just not that many camping sites which allow you to land your plane.
Actually, I
No,
found
there's
one.
airports.
I found one camping, an airport with a campsite where you can land and camp in Germany
Yep, I know.
and even in Poland.
It's
From
somewhere in
those two,
the
I know it.
eastern part of Germany.
I'm
Along the
sure,
river.
I'm sure, like there is a whole community of people that fly these things and know where to go and camp.
But I was saying to Karia earlier, they don't have that add-on where they just click a button and then
That's true.
all
we
the
are
stuff is
we are
there.
privileged.
Okay.
It's nice. We can just set camp at the click of a button.
Great. I just wondered, do I have a camp for the Spitfire yet?
It was a hard landing.
No.
Come on, stay over there.
I haven't got a
stay
camp
over
for the
there.
Spitfire yet.
Oh, that needs to be fixed.
I've
now.
got a Monster Cup one, I've got a Ryan one, and I have a Beaver one.
I took the Monster Cup campsite. Raid, raid, raid! Welcome in, Splashy 6. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? Hope you had a nice raid, nice stream. And thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. For live weather, it's probably best 1-3 runway.
Yeah.
Get back.
Definitely, yeah. I was way high anyway, so it's gonna help. Come around.
Robbie's coming in.
Mhm. You flew in the California North Central Valley around Chico in the T6. Nice. Oh, boy. Tonight is raid night,
Oh,
as it seems. We get
Mm,
another
60.
raid from Rossum with 68 raiders. Welcome in, guys.
welcome, welcome.
We are in Uruguay and soon departing for Argentina. You too. Rossum, have a
Okay.
good night. Thanks for
Thanks for
coming
the raid.
over.
Yeah.
And have a good rest of the weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
Merlins are good. Merlins is a nice sound.
That's true. Merlin ASMR. We're waiting for Robbie and Catbat to come in. The prior, we had 5 Merlin engines in the line. Yes, so many raiders. Woohoo!
Bumpy, bumpy.
Yeah, it's hellish bumpy.
Okay.
Whee, there
Yeah,
goes
but
the
it's a nice
cat.
landing. It's okay. Certainly better than mine would be. No, Robbie is coming down.
No pressure, Robbie. We see you.
I've got my binoculars out.
They should have gone around. Oh, there you go. It stops again. Bye, guys.
What stops?
The VR headset.
Oh. Robbie, come down. You're too high.
Wouldn't like weather.
Okay.
Good, looking good.
Yeah, that should work.
This isn't the butter landing.
But also crabby. Yeah.
This will be interesting with the takeoff. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's fill her up on that dino juice. Whee! And set over to Buenos Aires.
Yeah, we'll actually reach the end of our flight
Yeah.
today.
Actually, we made it today. Woohoo!
So let's see. It's just a straight flight, yeah? Straight in.
Almost.
Yeah. There's no, I don't see any bends in the magenta line. It's SADS, that's where we end up. Okay, Robbie.
Good night, Robbie. Thanks
Good
for
night.
flying along. Have a good rest of weekend. Gone, he is. Gone.
So, let's jump on over. You got your passport ready?
Did I put in the parking brake? Yeah, I did. Yeah, there we go.
Passport ready?
Yeah,
Water control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
passport ready.
Second time today. It's
Mhm.
rare that we actually pass two borders
countries.
in one flight.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can do this.
You're not flying on live weather, so you should
Now I should be able to.
you shouldn't have the problem of the wind. So let's go to this.
Oh yes, that was very nice.
So let's see. She does that what I want to. Ooh, nice. Like on rails. Did you pack your speedo? Beach down
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is
I
pretty
told you.
nice.
I told you, instead of my parachute, they're always there.
Let's fly over some big and blue. I would say we circle them. Whoa! You're not going down, Speedy. You don't need a wash today. Clean. You're nice and clean. I would say we fly a nice circle around Buenos Aires. We don't have
If-
too many stutters.
If the same lets me, if it gets too stuttery, I might not. I mean, we will be right in the center as we go straight in.
Yep.
So, we can do a bit of a circle.
Took a small airport again. We don't have to load in on the international ones. There's some pretty big airports there. One is called Moron.
Moron.
Yeah. Sierra,
Yes, this
Alpha,
is
Delta, Mike.
yeah, Moron.
I land on Moron. Where'd you land?
There's Moron, and then because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 airports in that town. 8,
Yep, some
9 airports. Good grief.
some airports. So
There's the part.
did
sorry?
did you hide everything which you may not bring into Argentina?
Yeah. There is actually a part of the town which is called Palermo.
Ah,
But it makes sense. I mean, I heard from many people that Argentina is very, very Italian influenced. Many immigrants from Italy.
what Lomas de Mirador.
I mean, they don't speak Italian, they speak Spanish, but there must be many Italian immigrants.
Florencio Valrela. But the best name was up in Brazil, Florianopolis.
That was funny.
Just 40 from. There's no plan, Cat, but you should know.
Yeah,
It's different for every streamer, so I just get like, okay, we'll just drop in a few.
We're not-
Sierra Uniform Charlie Alpha.
Yeah, no, I was looking where we're headed to, Suds. Okay, so that basically,
yeah,
are we
it's-
going to Suds?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
in the middle of Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I see we're crossing the border now, right?
Yeah.
Did you hide the
So-
stuff you should not bring in?
Oh, you mean my Vision Jet? Because they'll probably, I don't know.
Yeah, the Vision Jet is suspicious. It's a typical drug dealer's plane.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can cover it up.
Well, it has a nice cover. It's worth a try.
But what a big city. So far, no status yet.
Well,
Circle to the left or circle to the right?
as you like.
You tell me.
Left.
Left, okay. La Bombonera.
Hmm. Some
Whatever that
sweets.
is.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, it sounds like something sweet.
Die Bonbonnière.
Then there is a
Bombones
Bosch
with
bridge.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. But the Bosch bridge isn't big enough to fly under.
Am I at another airport than you guys?
We are just circling over the city now to get
Oh,
to
okay. I'll take it.
SADS is our
Final destination.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah,
Just-
I'm coming.
but I see a lot of well, it looks like it's photogrammetry.
but it doesn't
None
look
of that in
bad.
South America.
But it doesn't look bad.
It just looks like a lot of people.
Yep. Pretty many people. Like in Brazil over there.
Yeah, it's like in Rio.
was.
Rio was pretty big,
that
but this
was-
isn't much smaller.
Sorry?
This isn't much smaller.
No, that's
Then-
why I'm compared to Rio,
Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro. Once more, I cannot. Live there. There would be
No,
so-
too many people for me on one place in one
Yeah.
place.
I think it's another of these cities when you are in the center. You have to 2 days journey to get out. You know, it's just too big.
And it looks like a pretty neat square by square by block by block.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we don't know if that's the real story, but probably is.
Well, if you look at the little nav map,
Yeah.
it's very geometric. San Francisco Solano.
Some massive container ships.
Mhm. There's a big airport to my left there. Oh yes, and the starters are back. I somehow have a feeling that my starters are connected to airports.
Why though?
Yeah, but it always happens when I'm close to an airport.
Why? Do you have AI on or?
No. I have this? Maybe I should try and see if I can switch that off. You know that add-on?
FSLTL?
No, for the airports, for the surfaces. Can't
Okay.
remember the
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then one of the
it's
accu.
enhancement.
Yeah.
Could be actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see. Oh, that's nice. I see a container ship and it's actually moving.
Yes, and they're even smoking now.
Are they?
If you have the add-on from Flight Sim 2, I don't know which one you have.
No, I have the one from the marketplace, the
Oh, yeah, okay.
vessels thingy.
No, I got the free one, and they recently added smoke.
Nice.
So you have bow waves and you have smoke.
Very nice.
Enhances the immersion.
It does actually, because I've got now so many ships down below. It looks like a busy shipping lane.
Well, it must be
It's probably.
if it's close to a big town like this. Come on, move!
No, I don't want to.
I'm just parked in the air. Without pressing the pause button.
My main thread is crying. Not my graphics card. That's worth a mark on the calendar.
This is really annoying.
Gregorio de la Ferrere. What are you? You park. Looks like a golf course.
With some green stuff. I see some lights in the distance, but I don't think they are ours. I don't think we have lights.
This looks interesting. Some recreation area here.
This is even more massive city.
Yeah, it's pretty massive.
Oh,
And
yes,
it-
I think I
And
see
it has
here.
and it has an airport called Moron.
Okay. Just gonna say this reminds me of Tokyo, but it doesn't have an airport called Moron.
So okay. Yeah, there is the airport or strip. It's grassy. I flew over it. It's behind me now.
Yeah, I see a grassy strip near the river.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
In that
just
one
blind.
square.
I'm just blind.
Is that the one called Moron?
No, a Moron is a bit further up.
Right.
I have this nasty feeling I can't see it because I'm circling right above it.
So I want just to see for a minute how Moron looks like.
Are we actually landing on Moron?
No, we not.
I mean, it would fit.
It's a big airport like everybody else's.
Oh, I see it now. Good grief. It's funny to have that in the middle of a town.
strange places. Why not? Rafael Castillo. Isidor Casanova. I like the names here. You know what a Isidor is where we are? Here in
Isidore is
Vienna?
is a name.
Isidor.
Yeah.
It
Means a
also
name.
can be a name for a hedgehog.
Ah.
Isidoro, it's a typical Spanish name, I would say. Well, not typical, but still.
And where I am from, it's also a name for a hedgehog.
It's funny as hell. Groundhog Day.
Yeah. So. Ah, cat that is over there. Nice.
And I'm with the squirrels or whatever you have for the squirrels in town.
Sippy is oh boy, not again. So you see the runway, Kappa?
Negativo.
Do you see where I am?
Yes, I do.
There's a green patch.
Yes, I got it. Well, I got the green patch.
Parallel, in a parallel to the river. There's the runway.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I see the way you are entering. Alright. Oh, but you're blasting by, don't you?
I was blasting pie.
Yeah, because the wind's from the other side.
The wind is from us.
You've got a tailwind, I can tell.
197. It's changing pretty much directions.
Oh, the weather looks amazing, like a little bit foggy in the distance.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, gear down, that's one.
Nice pretty landing for the last landing of tonight.
Can only imagine what that must look like in real life.
Yeah, must be awesome.
It's really funny to have that in the middle of a town.
Yeah. Quite shaky. Shaky.
So windy.
Hold on to your pants, boys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh, incoming! Oh, that looked really scary from my point of view.
I tried to
See
get
the runway properly.
Is
it a
one
grass
wheel
runway?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a grassy one.
That could be fun for you.
Oh, that's alright. I mean, it likes the grass, just not too short, preferably. And I can't see it. That's the thing.
I'm on the end of runway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm by the side of it.
Gotcha.
No.
I just don't know whether to go right or left. Right, I think. Yeah. Over the trees.
Yep. And it's not a very long one.
Okay, that's a go around, guys.
But you know where it is now.
Yeah. I was going nuts. It's just so rough over
Yeah. It's
the
very,
threshold.
it's very bumpy.
And I overshot, and of course their house is at the far end, so that didn't end very well.
It shouted stall at me, and that's about the second time it happens since I got the vision. And both of the times it shouted stall were today.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some planes which basically shout stall before you touch down almost every time.
Yeah, but this one doesn't easily shout it, so if it does it,
Yeah.
it's probably means something.
It's serious.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
No, I don't want to. You get this, Kappa.
Yeah.
And let's see. We have sort of the first row in the cinema seats.
Hmm. What's the action movie called?
Slideshow, it's called.
It's called Cat Bat Crazy. No, let's see what
Cat Bat Crazy Slideshow. Yeah. That's what it is.
Does the Vision Jet have a reverse thrust?
No, it doesn't, so it's another go around, guys. Sorry. I was almost there, but yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look bad.
Thing is, I gave it a little bit of thrust, because otherwise I would have smacked it into the ground.
Yeah.
And that little bit got me so much power that, yeah, it was like, okay, now I have to go around, because there's no more runway left.
It's funny that Kaharia and I just switched off our engines at exactly the same time.
Telepathy.
Exactly.
Oh, and the fog's rolling in as well, isn't it? Nice.
There's fog.
Well, it's misty, it's like
Yeah.
smoggy, I think.
Yeah, that was over Rio de Janeiro as well. It's like a fog, smog, whatever.
Probably makes sense.
No. I think, from
Well,
my
you know-
point of view, you could have come in a bit lower.
Yeah, definitely, but yeah, the thing is, well, yeah, the trees are there, so I don't know. You'd,
They
you'd
are
fly through them
always
anyway
there.
in the sim, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just gonna land on the taxiway because it doesn't have the trees there, and it's green as well. It
What do
doesn't.
you mean taxiway?
Well, the strip that is sort of next to it.
It's just a lot of green here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go right next to the trees and then come in like that. It's just gonna make my life so much easier.
And then open the door, put out your foot
And
to
break.
Yeah.
Or throw the ankle.
Oh, I'm not because I'm over the trees already.
Yeah, you're coming in much lower now.
and go down, 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 down.
I know. Handbrake on. Good. Don't mind our paint. That's fine. That was
Oh
fine.
well.
Bro.
Now it worked.
Ooh.
Now it worked.
What is that weather anyway? It's crazy. And then yeah, the stutters are just unreal as well. Doesn't make it any easier.
No, not really.
Oh well. So we did arrive at the
Yeah.
final destination.
Will you turn your phone on so that it looks to us? Peppa?
Yeah, hold on.
Let's make some fancy weather.
Karia always makes fancy weather for her pictures.
Yeah.
That's not fancy. That looks better.
That's fancy.
Okay, that's not too bad. 127 feet per minute.
That's okay.
I thought it was harder.
I mean, under these circumstances, you can be very happy with that.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Woohoo! Guys, we made it. We're in Argentina. Yay!
Okay.
So,
So, I
since
think we should now go to a restaurant and have a big steak. I think that's-
Oh, nice.
That's the thing here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
They really
Don't
have
mention
steak. They
that.
love the steak.
getting hungry.
Does anyone have Netflix? Yeah. Apart from me.
Kinda.
Because in
Kinda.
Netflix there is this one series called Somebody Feed Phil. And
Okay.
this guy, Phil, is an American film producer, but he just does that sort of as his hobby. And he goes to various places around the world to simply test the local cooking. So he goes to all sorts of different restaurants, snack bars, markets, everything. And I vividly remember when he was in Buenos Aires. That was one of the ones where I really sat in front of the TV drooling because it
Oh.
looked good. It really looked good. You know.
God, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
don't. Just
Well,
don't.
people.
Yeah, talking about food,
Just don't.
making us hungry.
I'm not allowed to eat in the evening.
Me
I'm on
neither.
this 16-8 diet, so after 4 o'clock in the
Ooh.
afternoon, I shouldn't eat anything.
Well,
Oh God, can you even? I
fingers
can't.
Well, I mean,
crossed.
It helps me to at least keep my weight, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
been
yeah.
doing
No,
that
it's
for quite a
very
while.
healthy for sure.
I can have breakfast, whatever I like. I can have lunch, whatever
Yeah.
I like. And lunch is my main meal anyway.
Mm.
And then I have to be strong in the evening. The worst thing
Mm.
is that, you know, if there is a stream on like Murphs and, a packet
Oh,
of crisps here and
yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
there.
And they're all talking.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that really is bad.
Yeah,
hurts.
guilty in all.
But it's the only way I can sort of do something about not gaining too much weight.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Then I think we'll wrap that up now.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah,
so
we
Thank you very
start-
much.
Start on Thursday again with our
Yes.
world tour from exactly here.
On Saturday, I don't know if you
Nice.
are going to stream, but certainly on the 24th, I will not be there.
Well, I probably will be streaming, but I guess not Spitty around the world, since my husband will have to work in the early morning
Oh,
hours
okay,
of the
okay.
25th, so I'm pretty much
Yeah,
free
it's a
for
normal day.
all the evening.
Yeah. Well, I won't be
Yeah.
there on that Saturday, but
Yeah,
Oh.
Same here.
you'll manage without me for one night.
yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Infidel fireman just walked in.
Okay.
Howdy.
So, I'll set up a
It's
rate.
like a hello.
And,
Hello and
hello and goodbye, infidel
goodbye.
fireman.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
we're
Goodbye,
wrapping
fun.
up now.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, good
all.
night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
So let's ride over there. Did I write it correctly? I hope so. So, works. Good night, everybody. I'm signing out. See you next time.